Hello, it's Maureen Legas here with your 21 Days 2017 series, and today is day 17. The topic today is going to be how to write great listing descriptions. So we all have a difficult time when it comes to listing descriptions unless you hire a company to write them for you. And the trick about listing descriptions is to put information in there that is not evident from the listing. So if we look at a listing, we can see how many bedrooms and bathrooms it has, what type of property it has, what the size of the lot is. We can see what the inside looks like, the interior features. Those are the things that you don't have to point out in your listing description. So what you want to point out is things that they might not know, who the builder is, what the model is. This model is the largest townhome in this builder's executive series. So then if someone is looking at these homes and knows the difference between the executive series and the other series townhomes, that is information they would not know. Someone coming from out of town might want to know how close it is to some of the features here in the Sarasota area, or anywhere that you would be. So you put in some of those features, and then you try to tell a story that will help them understand. So as you pull up the paver drive and enter the home, your eyes are drawn to the wood look tile floors. So that's something they'll be looking for. They will know that the floors are tile from the listing, but then from the pictures they'll see that they're wood look floors. But that'll help draw their attention. It helps tell a story. And so the listing description shouldn't be it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhome with a 2-car garage. All that stuff is already in the listing and you don't have to duplicate it. So what tools do we use when we're trying to create these listing descriptions? So I took the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing class, and in that class they talked about and reviewed this 3-tiered marketing plan. And in there it discusses how you would come to create really intriguing or some kind of listing description that a buyer would be drawn to. And so I use this information here. I get the story from the sellers. I ask the sellers why they bought the house, what drew them to the house, what they love about the house, and you include that as part of the story. And so if you have not taken the Certified Luxury Home Marketing class, even if you're not a luxury home agent, this has a lot of great tools for you to use when you are selling any type of property. So come over to the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing website and see when their training is offered. The link is luxuryhomemarketing.com. Go to luxuryhomemarketing.com, look at their training, and look for their training schedule. Try to take it in class for the experience of that live training schedule, and then you can see where it's offered. Another suggestion would be to take the class in an area where you would expect to get referrals from, so you can meet other agents from that area. But I would take this class and see, here it's offered in Sarasota in May, and I would see what these tools are, because they will help you when you are doing any business, not just luxury business. So when I teach this class, I give out this worksheet, and it's writing great listing descriptions. The first thing I do is have everyone fill in the keywords about this property, what you want to make sure to include in there. Maybe the location where the property is located, maybe keywords of why the sellers bought the property, what they love about it. So that kind of stuff, fill in to make sure that you get what keywords you want to use. Then I look at the same community for other listing descriptions that people have written that I think are very good. And I copy those onto these different, the description 1, description 2, and description 3, and sometimes a 4th if I need that. So that way I can look at what other people have said that I might not want to forget to talk about with this property. I put down the top 3 things the sellers love about the house and why they bought it. And all of that then is used to create a great listing description. So then we go back to the description and we look for the things that are not in a listing, something that the buyer might be interested in. So let's look and see what this one has. It's the Sandhill model. They might not know that from this. Mattamy Executive Series. They wouldn't know it from the listing description. I mean, from the listing documents itself. How long it is, it's 30 minutes to Siesta Key Beach, right here, 30 minutes. The wood look tile floors. Notice that the owners removed the standard appliances and replaced them with premium appliances. That's something they wouldn't know. It has an induction oven with dual bake convection oven. They wouldn't know that by looking at it. The refrigerator has triple cooling technology, and that's important to some people that are specific about their appliances. Dual bake microwave oven. Let's see what else. The window treatments match the accent wall. So there's an accent wall that is colored to match the window treatments, and that they'll bring their attention to. There's another thing here. Soaker tub. At the top of the stairs, large loft with custom railing overlooking the great room. The flex space upstairs is under air. Now in this model, if people know the executive model, that flex space is not under air, so he's converted that. And so these are some of the things that they would want to know. Maintenance-free community, low monthly fees, has a rec center, fitness, and pool. All right, so that's part of a good listing description. And here's another one. So this is a rental, and the rental is in this community that what they wouldn't know here, that all of the homes have solar panels, has state-of-the-art concept that produces solar energy that's fed back to utility, resulting in credits on your utility bill. And they might not know that from looking at this rental property. So that would be interesting to point out. Let's see what else. Okay, so this house, what's important to people with houses on the water. So this is a waterfront house, and the pictures will show the houses on the water. It'll show the location where the house is. But what they want to know is how big of a boat can you get in there. So pointing out that it's a 49-foot dock. In Florida here, saltwater is important because we have these man-made canals. They have to take lifts out, so it's important to talk about the saltwater canals. It's 3 homes in from Terracea Bay. So location, Terracea Bay, that was important also, with direct access to Tampa Bay. Let's see what else. Updated kitchen, ground. So some of that stuff they would know by looking. Okay, so you can join, that there's passing manatee in the canals. That would be really neat to see. The Bradenton Yacht Club is on the southeast corner of Sneed Island, where this home is located. You can hop in your boat, in a few minutes you could be in the pool enjoying dinner or having a nightcap. So that speaks to the lifestyle here. Canoe or kayak to Emerson Point Preserve, located on the western tip of Sneed Island, where you can picnic and follow the boardwalks through nature trails. So those are important things to point out. The other things, they have fruit trees. So grab some bananas, mangoes. These are the fruit trees in their yard. Even your RV is welcome, so you can park your RV at the property. And then the other thing, if there's been updates, it's important to note when they are. So the air conditioner was updated in 2017. That would be important. Master windows, electrical panel. It's a 10,000-pound boat lift. Water heater is 2013. Garage door opener 2013. All of that would be important because they wouldn't know when these updates were made. So that's important to point out. So the key to great listing descriptions: make sure that you include the important keywords about that property. Make sure that it tells a story, and that the story is something that will cause the buyers to want to see it. And often that story is maybe made up of the reasons why the seller bought the home and why they love living there. You want it to be descriptive and not just a list of items they can find in the listing description. And I would suggest the Institute of Luxury Home Marketing to help you learn how to write these great listing descriptions. If your listing descriptions right now are just a list of what you have in the listing, change that and see how you draw people in to check out your listings. All right, hope you have a great day.